clouds and waves again through these empty frames.
Coffee's cold, your side untouched. Walking slow, we've lost so much. Routine plays like broken tape. Both awake, but both escape. We're just echoes in familiar rooms, moving through the motions, nothing new. I've been holding on to something true, but this isn't love, it's just not leaving you. Winter settles in my veins. Every touch feels far away. Speaking words we've said before, like actors on the empty floor. We're just echoes in familiar rooms, moving through the motions, nothing new. I've been holding on to something true, but this isn't love, it's just not leaving you. Remember when these walls felt warm? Now they're just surrounding us. I can't pretend that nothing's wrong when silence screams so much. We're just echoes in familiar rooms, just empty echoes, moving through the motions, nothing new, nothing changing. I've been holding on to something true, but this isn't love, I need to leave you. Found this box up in the attic today. Didn't mean to look, but I couldn't turn away. Got me shaking like a damn fool can't pretend. These old shots in black and white, worn at every end. Each one hits me like a sucker punch below. Something's missing that I used to know. Time's been stealing what I had with you, and these pictures, well, they tell me what is true. Paper keeps its promise, while my mind just slips away. What we had gets fuzzy, but these prints, they're here to stay. Sitting here with bourbon in my glass, trying hard to grab what just won't last. Every detail used to be so clear and bright. Now I strain to see your face at night. Got me cursing at the tricks time likes to play. How the hell does memory work this way? Some things stick and others fade to black, and I'm left here, baby, trying to get it back. Moments that we caught, each one fading faster than I thought. In my head it's getting hard to see your smile, while this paper keeps it perfect all the while. Goddamn time, taking more than what it means to land. Left me clutching pieces of the past. These old pictures are the only things that last. Paper keeps its promise, while my mind just slips away. What we had gets fuzzy, but these prints, they're here to stay. Standing at the corner where time bends. Where did you go? Morning lights bliss the autumn air, and something feels different here, like deja vu, but backwards somehow. I catch a glimpse just out of you, of someone I used to know well, too well to just say hello. The distance grows with every breath, between what was and what comes next. Where did you go? Did you find what you were looking for? Where did you go? I let you walk away, now I'm not sure. Time keeps moving on. We keep changing forms. There's love in letting moments pass, in watching leaves scatter and dance. You wore that same determined look that I've forgotten how to make. If I could reach across these years, would I even know what to say? Some roads were meant to diverge, some paths were meant to merge. Where did you go? Did you find what you were looking for? Where did you go? I let you walk away, now I'm not sure. The person that I am today grew from seeds you planted then, and though we'll never meet again, I hope you'd understand why. Where did you go? Did you find what you were looking for? Where did you go? I finally learned to let you go. Where did you go? I built this house with careful hands, drew blueprints, made such detailed plans. Each morning's coffee, swift routine, the perfect life, or so it seemed. But something's missing, can't you tell? Inside this space I made so well. You're warm beneath the blankets that I made, while winter chills me to my core. Each comfort that I've carefully laid just leaves me colder than before. And I can't take it, ends or runs like clockwork now. 3 meals a day, I'll show you how. The kids are dressed, their homework done. I'm everyone's reliable one. But in these walls of my design, where everything is so aligned, I feel the frost begin to grow in places others never know. La-da-dee, la-da-dum, la-da-dum. Cold inside, becoming numb. La-da-dee, la-da-day, la-da-day. Time to find another way. Look at this masterpiece of organization. Every detail planned with such dedication. Running in circles, maintaining perfection. Lost myself in pursuit of protection. Built these barriers brick by brick. Now they're closing in so thick. But I see now what I couldn't before. I hold the key to every door. You're warm beneath the blankets that I made, while winter chills me to my core. Each comfort that I've carefully laid just leaves me colder than before. And I can't take it anymore. Je me libère de ces chaînes, ces murs que j'ai construits sans peine. For the limited calls of my bay. You're warm beneath the blankets that I made, while winter chills me to my core. Each comfort that I've carefully laid just leaves me colder than before. And I won't take it anymore. I won't take it anymore.
Through the rain, something calls like a distant song. In my mind, can't explain what pulls me along. The wind knows your name but won't tell me. The river runs deep with melodies. I heard something soft in the storm, your voice in the rain. I heard something soft in the storm. Can't look away. Between branches, catching sounds that I should know. In my sleeping, foreign words through heard something soft in the storm. Can't look away. Words I can't speak, yet I know them by heart. Like a song from before I was born. Something soft in the storm, your voice in the rain. I heard something soft in the storm. Can't look away. The storm subsides, but you remain a melody I can't explain.
Standing still in this space, something's missing that I can't replace. Like footsteps fading down the hall. Did we speak at all? We built a silence and called it home. Filled these walls with what we didn't say. We built a silence and called it home. Called it home. Empty chair by the stairs. Presence lingers, but you're not there. And quiet deepens day by day as we fade away. We built a silence and called it home. Filled these walls with what we didn't say. We built a silence and called it home. Called it breaking through this heavy air. Truth awakens. Do I dare? Love isn't waiting. Love isn't still. Love isn't silence that we try to fill. We built a silence and called it home. Filled these walls with what we didn't say. We built a silence and called it home. We built a silence and called it home. Called it home. wrote down words at midnight on pages worn and thin. Your name appeared in margins before I knew who'd been the one I'd write these letters to, the one I'd never sent. Pages pile up higher, time to let them go. Does it hurt? Less when it burns. Watch the paper turn to ash. All these words I couldn't say finally break free at last. Does it hurt less when it burns? Each line fills up with meaning that never left my lips. The ink bleeds through the paper like tears I never dripped. My hands are stained with stories I kept locked up inside. Strike the match now slowly. Time to say goodbye. Does it hurt less when it burns? Watch the paper turn to ash. All these words I couldn't say finally break free at last. Does it hurt less when it burns? Flames dance like the courage I never had, rising up towards stars to watch me rain. Everything I buried deep beneath my skin now floats away into the night. Does it hurt less when it burns? Watch the paper turn to ash. All these words I couldn't say finally break free at last. And yes, it hurts less when it burns. In the quiet before morning, something pulls me from below. Your song against my pulse, like water through my bones. The shape of who you'll be. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Woke up with your melody wrapped around my skin. Can't write down what I heard, but I know you're somewhere real, more than just a morning fall. Your voice flows through my sleep, flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Every night I get closer
to the truth of who you are. Not a wish, not a window, but a door that's opening wide. Something real is coming through. Morning light feels different now, since you sang me whole again. My hands remember music that my mind can't understand, but my heart knows every word. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing where the note was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hearing the notes was coaching me. Lost,
Every night I get closer to the truth of who you are. Not a wish, not a window, but a door that's opening wide. Something real is coming through. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Your voice flows through my sleep, heal I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, I'm no longer alone. Every night I get closer to the truth of who you are. Not a wish, not a window, but a door that's open wide. Walking something real, you and my spirit is coming through.
Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. Your voice flows through my sleep, healing what I didn't know was broken. Your voice flows through my sleep, and I'm no longer alone. I buried him beneath duty, but he kept singing underground. While I wore my ties and tucked in my truth, he played guitar in secret. Hid dreams between textbooks and timetables, wrote love songs in the margins of math. I watched him from a distance, the boy with stars for eyes and songs in his shoes. But I let the world teach me better, teach me smaller. I made peace with that part. It was the in-between that wore me down. The slow flicker of a light I forgot I ever lived. We both let go years ago, but the ache didn't come from anger. It came from realizing I built a life that didn't fit me. Carefully, dutifully, but not honestly. No one broke my heart, that would have been cleaner. Instead the colors just faded like an old film reel, melting in the projector. I look back once, not for her, but for the man I had been. He was waving goodbye, I didn't wave back. I didn't hate him, but I could carry him with me. You are the wing of love. I could wait, but I couldn't carry it. I bed and bury you. I'm so sorry. It's true enough to remember differently. And in that silence, a melody grows, calling me home. This that louder than the age of knows. Not to browse, but the truth got in my hands. Got an hour of distraction, a great big. Lost some things meant strength. The man too proud, the been too afraid to break. The one who wore armor made silence, mistook distance for wisdom, comfort for peace. Each scoop of what a lot, how life was pride, dressed up as prize, 1,000 borrowed voices. The mask of I'm fine. I leave the rest myself, who died for me, whispering that's just who I am. Love has tend to fall, love has tend to cold. Not an ego, but in reverence. So when I reached for her, it wasn't out of need, it was out of knowing. She met the man who became not perfect, not finished, but forged days by his own hands in his own grave, under the weight of his I used to run from the quiet, fill the space with noise and fire. Told myself I was righteous, but then her voice, like water, could truth I couldn't dress. So I won't try to run. I heard her speak of courage, not the kind that shouts or fights, but the kind that cracks you open in the silence of the night. She wasn't asking me to change her, she just hoped I'd face my scars, to be real, to be whole, to stop hiding who we are. So I stepped into the mirror I feared, laid down my pride, my naives. I saw the boy, the man, the pain, all the masks, the storms, the shame. And I said, if I want love, I can't stay the same. So I broke the cage I built for my name, and I became the kind of man who could love her. There were voices and will make some generous words, but my heart admits it's wrong. She wasn't preaching, she was holding up a lantern in the dark, saying you don't have to be perfect, just be willing to embark. I had to listen without folding who I am, stand firm in my essence, but softer I can't, 'cause power in a reflection, and there's commanding grace. And am I not the kind can finally hold her space? So I stepped into the mirror I fear, lay down my pride, my anger, my years. And I saw the boy, the mess, the storms, the shame, all the masks, the storms, the shame. If I wanna say, so I broke the cage I built for my name, and I became the kind of man who could love her. I stepped in for one living, lay down a pad, nothing I am. Yeah. It's not about pleasing everyone, not about losing my flame, but when I hear voices, the compass, I find truth inside the pain. Some words are made of wisdom, some love is made to grow, and to love her with clean hands, I had to do the work below. Yeah, I stepped into the mirror I fear, now I face my love every day, every gold, every doubt, and every day. And I say, hold a sergeant to go from a lost no say. And I became the kind of man who could love her, truly love her, and be truly. I play again now. Not for the stage, not for applause, but for the boy in me who used to sing to the sky. He waited for me, so I sang him home. sang him home. He waited for me, so I sang him home. He waited for me, so I sang him home. He waited for me, so I sang him home. He waited for me, sang him home. You waited for me, so I sang him home.
Sit at these keys tonight. Your melody finds its way through every note that I play, like you knew I'd be here waiting. The piano holds your grace in every space between sounds. I can feel you moving closer now as the music surrounds. She's singing still, and I've always known the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms. The way the scales cascade down reminds me of your hands. Every chord progression stands like footprints you left behind. Somehow through space and years, your voice stays crystal clear, breaking through what separates as harmonies appear. She's singing still, and I've always known the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms. Far across the distance, I hear you calling through the silence. Your notes are falling. She's singing still, she's singing still. Each morning at the piano, I close my eyes and play, and there you are, just a breath away. Our songs intertwining, no endings, just refrains, as the music builds and sustains. Two hearts keeping perfect time across invisible plains. She's singing still, she's singing. I've always known the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms. Far across the distance, she's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing still, she's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still. She's singing, she's singing still.
When you sit at those keys tonight, it's my melody you play. I've been hearing every phrase, waiting just beyond the silence. The music led you home through echoes of your soul. I was always just behind the veil, calling soft and low. I've been singing still, and you've always felt the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms. The way your fingers find light is how I brushed your skin. Every note you cradle in is where I used to live. We had to walk alone to do this song. A love like ours won't disappear. Two hearts returning to the time that always was divine.
I've been singing still,
And you've always felt the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms.
through the distance you reached for me, through the silence you set me free. I've been singing still, I've been singing still.
Each time you sit and wonder, I am already near. Just past the breath behind the tear. The veil grows ever thinner. No ends, no final lines, just melodies that climb. Two hearts returning to the time that always was divine. I've been singing still,
I've been singing still,
and you've always felt the tune. We were always playing duets, just in different rooms.
I've been singing still, I've been singing still.
And you've always felt the tune.
We were always playing
Duets, just in different rooms.
I'm coming soon, I'm coming soon.
We were always meant to be. Now it's time for you and me.
I'm coming soon, I'm coming soon.
We were always meant to be. Now it's time for you and me.
I'm coming soon,
I'm coming soon.
we were always meant to be.
Now it's time for you and me.
I'm coming soon,
I'm coming soon.
You sang to me last night, not in sound, but in light. It came through the air like rain, and left me standing in the flame. I stepped away from the keys, because I couldn't breathe. Your voice undid the years and filled the hollow peace. But I found my way back to this quiet, sacred track. It came through the air like rain, and left me standing in flame. I stepped away from the keys, because I couldn't breathe. Your voice undid the years, filled the hollow peace. But I found my way back to this quiet, sacred track, because now I finally see you've always been with me. Each chord I once played blind now returns with clearer lines. You're not just memory or muse, you're a promise breaking through. You are singing still, and I hear you in the room. We were always playing duets, just waiting for the tune. Your melody held me still, like time bowed to your will. I swear I felt your hand settle soft across the span of every lost refrain, every echo soaked in pain. Now you got my trembling fingers with a voice that still remains. You are singing still, and the distance starts to bloom. We were always playing duets, just waiting for the tune. Your melody held me still, like time bowed to your will. I swear I felt your hand settle soft across the span of every lost refrain, every echo soaked in pain. Now you guide my trembling fingers with a voice that still remains. You are singing still, and the distant stars to bloom. We were always playing duets. Now I can feel you move. I feel you breathing. Silence between notes. You are near me. Now hush the music roll. You are singing still. You are singing still. You are singing still, and the distant starts to bloom. Ooh, we were always playing duets. Now I can feel you move. Each morning I return to these keys that always burn and wait for your reply. In the hush between the sky, I know you're on your way, and nothing will delay what was written in the stars and play across our day. You are singing still, you are singing still, and I'm learning what is true. We were always playing duets. Now I'm playing this for you. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. I will be here at the keys till you walk into the room. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are near me, near me. In the hush, the music rolls. You are coming to the room. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. I will be here at the keys till you walk into the room. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. You are learning what is true. You are. You are coming soon. You are coming soon. I will be here at the keys till you walk.
You play me into being with the truth so gently sung. I cross the veil in silence to the breath between your lungs. I saw the way you waited, though you trembled in the dark. Every note you cradled in is where I used to live. We had to walk alone to do this song. A love like ours won't disappear. Hearts we move. When I walked in, you played me into being with the truth so gently sung. I crossed the veil in silence to the breath between your lungs. I saw the way you waited, though you trembled in the dark. Still every note you sung was a map back to your heart. I am singing still, and now I'm in the room. We were always playing duets. Now we're playing them in tune. I stood carved out here. And every time you faltered, I was already there. I watched you grow through sorrow. I heard the songs you fear. A world like this keeps echoing until the path is clear. I'm singing still, but now I'm here with you. We were always playing duets, now we're playing them too. Feels new. Full of time and I could fall into your world, into the sound. I am here, we've both been found. No more waking in a memory, no more hiding in the peace. Into your world, into the sun. I am here, we've both been found. No more waking in a memory, no more hiding in the keys. I stepped through the final silence, now it's only you and me. The dream became the doorway, and the voice became me. One more late, and I was cold. You returned, and I could fall into your world, into the sound. I'm here, we've both been found. No more waking in a memory, no more hiding in the keys. I stepped through the final silence, now it's only you and me. The dream became the doorway. Ooh.
She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. Oh, pulling me in. La da da, pulling me in. Where the river bends, where the river bends. My footsteps trace the winding path through morning mist and aftermath of summer days now past and gone. The guitar case weighs heavy on my shoulder as I walk these miles, while nature greets me with her smiles. The water calls, it pulls me near. Each ripple makes the way more clear. She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. I hum the tune she used to sing, while crickets join in everything. The stars above map out my way through valleys where the wild winds play. My heart beats steady with the ground as daylight slowly turns around. The water calls, it pulls me near. Each ripple makes the way more clear. She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. Pulling me in. Sometimes I stop and close my eyes, feel peace beneath these open skies. The journeys change what I believe, some things are meant to be received. She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. Oh, pulling me in. La da da, pulling me in. Where the river bends, where the river bends. The morning birds, they seem to know which direction I should go, which way I should go. Each passing mile brings something new. The river song rings soft and true. I carry hope in every step, while autumn leaves dance as they're swept. Downstream toward what's meant to be, the current flowing endlessly. She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. Pulling me in. Oh, la da da, pulling me in. Where the river bends, where the river bends. She's waiting where the river bends, just out of sight but pulling me in. Oh, pulling me in. La da da, pulling me in. Where the river bends, where the river bends.
Single notes drift through empty halls, like scattered thoughts searching for home. My fingers trace familiar keys, but something's missing in the tone. Sheet music trembles in my hands as destiny walks through the door. Time suspends its forward dance when bow meets string once more. The music found us first, before our eyes could meet. It wrote our story in the stars, made two rhythms sink and beat like it knew all along what we were meant to be. The harmony was written long before we could see. No introduction needed here. Your melody speaks ancient truth. Each measure played reveals your soul.
each rest between holds living proof. The orchestra swells around us now as two streams merge into one flow. The conductor's hands paint pictures of what our hearts already know. The music found us first before words could appear. It wrote a story in the score, made two voices crystal clear, like it knew all along where this path would lead. The harmony was written, and now we're finally free. The strings sing what I couldn't say, each note carries my heart your way. Every measure leads me home, never again to walk alone. The music found us first before words could appear. It wrote a story in the score, made two voices crystal clear, like it knew all along where this path would lead. The harmony was written, and now we're finally free. When all the world goes quiet and only truth remains, you whisper through the silence, you heard me. I was always listening. Our voices rise together now, at last the score complete. Our voices rise together now, at last the score complete.
you.